Hello and welcome to The Witcher. I'm about to do this contract and do a little video on combat in The Witcher, and it takes a while. I'm up to 30 hours, and I feel like I finally got it. And I thought I'd put together a little video of how I think is the best way to approach stuff. So I'm gonna pour this thing right here, and then something should happen. A level 20 should spawn.
Show. Just gotta wait in the cave.
And so the best thing to do when engaging combat is there's no potions. There's no like health pots. There's swallow, which is a pretty shitty health pot, and then there's which so pots when you use a potion increase your toxicity. So it's like a double-edged sword, and a lot of times it's kind of shitty, and you don't want to use them. There's even some potions that will make your toxicity 100%. And so there's perks you can get to have 130% toxic or limit, but it's kind of shitty sometimes. So we don't know what's going to go in here. Depending on your engagement, you would want to apply oils. You do that before combat, which is really stupid. So going into things, you're like, what do I have? Going into these contracts, you're like, is this a necromorph? Is this a, there's a huge glossary, a lot of this stuff. Is it a beast? Is it a drachnoid, cursed one, hybrid, necrophage, insoix, ogrids, reflex, relics, specters, vampires, and all that stuff. And it's sometimes it's a little bit hard. Sometimes they can give you a little bit heads up of what you're gonna encounter. It is a okay, it is a sure, they're gonna give me, so I don't have any Devil's Puffball, but I have Reflect Oil applied. Let's see here, inventory. So I do have that applied to this. So that's gonna be a 10% boost in attack power. Also, I'm gonna be using Enhanced Grape Shot, which is like a grenade, which is kind of cool, and then a Dragon's Breath. I think I should change this to something else. Probably not. And then for my potions, I'm going to use Enhanced Swallow and Enhanced Thunderbolt, which is a attack power boost. So let's see how this goes. We're going to actually save this. I wish there was an autosave. So I'm going to fucking take damage right here, which is really stupid. 50% damage. It's like, ugh. So we're gonna rest a little bit. Always be resting. Okay, so we're gonna probably use Yarden, maybe? Yarden it throws down an arena, it's one of the shittier things. Actually, Ignite is the worst. Don't level up Ignite. You will never use Ignite. Very rarely you would use Ignite. Quin and Axie are probably the most effective because you can always use Quin, and Axie is really useful, while Arid pushes them back, but it's like bigger guys are not going to be affected by it. Yarden seems to be only effective against specters, because the AI, they don't come to you all the time. They kind of like circle around you, and so they don't, you have to be the aggressive. So Yarden's going to slow them down. I have it buffed up to take damage. Take damage, but I haven't seen it happen. So we have the court. So he looks pissed off.
As bandits and villains say,
let's see here. So I can't lock onto him. I would really like to lock on. The camera can be a little bit shitty. So let's pop some potions. So a lot of people say you should probably dodge. No, roll. Always be rolling. Rolling is going to be your best bet. It's going to allow you to get farther away from your target. So I use quick attacks because you can open up with a strong attack, but getting those Jesus, I'm just wrecking this guy. Getting those fast attacks, depending on your target, can really stagger. I'm gonna pop this. I'm gonna go with Quin here, because Yarden did not help anything. And what's great about Quin is nothing can really kill you when you have that on. It will knock it out, but depending on your mutations and all that stuff, there we go. So I didn't take any damage, but my Quin was removed, and I can throw Quin back up on. I don't want to use too much of my stamina / cooldown, which is a stupid mechanic. So he is regenerating a little bit, but that's not enough. So I want to bring up the Quin a little bit higher. And we'll just finish up the job here. Nope. We're actually just going to throw a little grape shot here. There we go, and we're done. So it's a lot of rolling. When your target is about the same size as you or even smaller, dodging is a little bit better. But say in a typical thing, you want to be rolling. It allows you to get away from damage more. Dodging will only you will only dodge to the left, you know, or to the right, you know, a little bit. But it's rolling is key, though it affects your cooldown. It is really a lot more it's helpful to be rolling because there is invulnerable frames in there. I'm actually really surprised that I've killed that, but it's whoa, a little bit of ragdoll. Interesting. But yeah, it's always be prepared for these fights. The one thing I do have a problem is you wanna, when you're in a fight with a group of people, I feel like it's not twice as hard. It can easily be 4 times as hard because you're going after one, another one can flank you and be back. So try to assist the situation, and try to take out one guy at a time. Do not lock on. Lock on is extremely dangerous when you're doing multiple targets, because the lock on is extremely shitty. It will lock on to one target, but then that target would run away, or another guy would be coming in from behind you. And, you know, it's better just to, like, swing that sword all over the place. It's probably not the most efficient way, but it's the best way I've done for surviving. I'm playing this on normal, too. And I'm still having a lot of problems. I've heard that you can turn this up a little bit and have, it'll be a little bit harder, but it's like, I'm enjoying the story and I'm enjoying not enjoying the combat. I feel like the combat is still kind of janky, just like from Witcher 2. It's a lot better than The Witcher 2, but it's still got that jank that you expect from The Witcher. You know, it's still an amazing game and still looks fucking gorgeous. I have a lot of things turned up on high, but sadly, I cannot run it at 60, even on lowest. But yeah, it's that is The Witcher combat. You know, always be rolling. But yeah, it's assisted situation. Quin is always better, so I haven't upgraded it much. A lot of these upgradings are not that great. You know, I really wish I could reverse some of these. Like this right here, increase the damage dealt by Igni as a permanent weakens armor. Like I'd never seen that actually help, and permanently. Oh, maybe I should start using that a little bit more. And then other things like Quin, the knockback. Knockback's not a big deal because, I mean, the only time I'm using that is against bigger targets. Creates an active shield, maintaining it, blocking attacks, drains stamina, blah blah blah, and it just, some of that seems a little bit, you know, really not needed. While Axie's a pretty good one, especially with humanoids, you could really like put a silence on them. When you, another bad one, some of these are outright bad. You know, this one right here, you know, this right here, you know, stun, this is actually really good, but this over here, causing summoning like an ally, turning a guy over, like, it's pretty shitty. It only lasts for a few seconds, and the amount of time you are casting is pretty much the amount of time they're under your spell, so it's a double-edged sword. Like, okay, now you have a guy fighting for you, but you're also open for 3 seconds, and the guy fighting for you is only there for 3 seconds. Other things include, you know, you can parry with arrows, but I don't parry that much. Maybe it's my fighting style, but I don't. A lot of the times, I'm not going to encounter people with arrows. Like, about 10% of the time, I'm going to encounter people with arrows, and if I do, I just run up to them and kill them as fast as I can. You know, again, fast attack is going to be, it's slower, it's less damage, but it's faster, and so you can buff that up. This right here, this is just a lot of stupid abilities here. I haven't found anything in alchemy will help you. Signs are very helpful. Like this like, continuous blast is like... This seems like a death wish right here, because you're open for attacks. You know, Yarden, I have leveled up Yarden right here, which is the, damages all within 14 yard radius. You don't see damage ticks. And damage is increased by 50% while they're in the radius, but again, they have to come into the radius. So it's good if you are 1v1, but most of the time you're not going to be 1v1. If you are greater than 1v1, you want to go with, you just want to get the fuck out of there and just flurry. But I hope this is helpful. I know it's a very, very extremely complex game. But God, I'm having lots of fun. Anyways, as watching, thanks for watching, and maybe I'll do some more Witcher videos. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Bye.